Have you been trying to do all the manifesting, the vision boards, the dreaming, the visualizations, the meditations to call in all that you want, and you still haven't quite hacked it? Well, you're in the right place, because Feng Shui, for me and my clients, and in my experience, literally is the missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle when it comes to manifesting and the law of attraction. So energy flows where attention goes, and isn't that what they say with manifesting and the law of attraction? Like attracts like. So when you manifested your home, you were a magnet. You used the law of attraction for it. You were broadcasting whatever energy you were when you were looking for a new home, and this one came in like a match, a magnet. And now you've been learning all of these different techniques that you can use to call in what it is that you want. Writing it down, saying affirmations, visualizing it in the mirror, whatever the things are. And over the years, I've used Feng Shui to manifest amazing things into my life. Manifested my husband. If you want to see a video all about Feng Shuiing your home for love, check that one out, because it really is a powerful one. And I've manifested different jewellery, world travel, getting to play tennis with Richard Branson on his private island. Like, lots of pretty cool things have happened as a result of manifesting. And I truly believe that my home has been a massive part of this. So what do I think you should do to get started? The first thing you have to do is decide what it is that you want. Okay, so for me, I'm just going to give the Richard Branson example. So I started playing tennis when I was 40, and I had no idea that Richard Branson was a big tennis fan at all, and that he played tennis twice a day in Necker Island. But many years ago, when I was a kid, I used to watch Wimbledon all the time, and I wasn't really that thinking I'd ever play it. Fast forward many years later, and I am at a party, and I'm sitting between two gentlemen, and they start talking about their journey. One used to be a tennis pro and I used to play tennis, and I was listening to all this, and I kind of out of my mind popped, I always wanted to learn how to play tennis. So that was literally something that was broadcast out of me. I've always wanted to learn tennis. And we often have moments like that in our life where we think, I always wanted to do whatever it is. Do you have things like that you want, that are on your vision board that you want to do? So did I sit back and just wait for a tennis ball to hit me on the head and, a racket to appear? No, I didn't. After that, I thought, I did want to try tennis. So I went out and I found a tennis coach, and the tennis coach was here in Argostoli, so I had to travel down to him, met a tennis coach, and he looked at me and he was like, you don't even know how to hold a racket? Nope. I don't know how to throw a ball? No idea. But I took action. And honestly, when it comes to manifesting, the most important part is knowing what you want and what you're going to do. So my basic one was playing tennis. And did I have Richard Branson in my sphere at the time? Well, I knew I was going to that island. That had been already planned. But how did I get on that trip? I saw that it was possible. And I was like, it was possible years and years ago. And I thought, when that comes up, if that opportunity comes up, I'm going to do it. But way before that, guess whose book I had in my fame and reputation area of my home? Richard Branson's book. So my home has been feng shuied for many years, and his book and him being an inspiration of mine for so long has been in my home. So in my home, his picture is there, and it's probably in lots of other people's homes, but I knew that this was someone that was going to be important for me to meet in my life. So I had his book intentionally in my home. So I consciously make my home a vision board for the things that I want to create in my life. The people that I want to meet. The people that, even if I don't ever meet the people, that they really are, inspiration to me. So that was kind of so funny when I realized, oh my God, I'm going to go get to meet Richard Branson, and I've had his book there all along. So fast forward to playing tennis. And what does that have to do with manifesting? Well, as I said, you're broadcasting and emitting this energy out. So what you're thinking and how you're feeling is very important. And it's important because it literally is that signal. And your home is also thinking and feeling a certain energy as well. And it's emitting and broadcasting good vibes to get you what you want, or it's literally sabotaging it. So when it came to Feng Shui my space for tennis, I had to just kind of make space in my diary, in my life, and I went to the coach and I started playing tennis. And I really, really liked it. Oh my God, it made me feel so happy. I was just like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. I just loved it. And it was just like learning something new. So knowing what you want and taking action is the two vital parts. And then setting up your home for that. So I set about writing down my intentions and my affirmations. And once I started to do that and started to say, okay, I'm a great tennis player, I'm getting better and really did the affirmations. And then one of my friends jokingly said, oh, when we go to Necker, you'll have to play with Richard. And I was like, yeah, right. But did I think about it? Yes, I did. Did I have my home set up for it? Yes, I did. And then, lo and behold, on the second day on Necker Island, after playing tennis with the coach that was there, she had said to him, oh, there's some girls who are here who play tennis. And that evening, he came down and he was like chatting. He's like, I hear there's some tennis players. And of course, all my friends knew I'd been playing tennis and they were like, it's her! So we ended up playing tennis and having such amazing time, and I got to learn so much from him. So why is my home important in this? Well, first of all, my home was feng shuied and balanced to call in the abundance to be able to afford that trip. So if you haven't, if there's something that you want to do in your home and you want to call in, you have to make sure that your home is good for the abundance to call it in. So you can check out my videos about feng shui and abundance. That's the very first thing. The second thing I would say, also, my home is balanced in all areas. So it's balanced in the health area, which is going to be good for me to get healthy and fitter and play tennis and, you know, have good energy. It's balanced for my career because I would never have been able to get on that trip if I didn't have this business that I now run. And it was a group of women who were female entrepreneurs going on the trip, like-minded women. That was really important. The next thing was the fame and reputation area. I had my home in Ireland with the book of Richard Branson in my fame and reputation area. So it's in the area that's connected with that. So of course now I'm able to say, oh my God, I got to play tennis with Richard Branson, and my fame and reputation area already had a picture of him in that area. So there's a lot of intentionality that you can do when it thinks about what it is that you want when it comes to the law of attraction. So 1, what do you want? Number 2, what are the resources and the things that you need to have in your space or to be setting up to call that in? Number 3, what action steps do you need to take? For me, I've manifested a car. Before I bought the car, I cycled up to the garage and test drove the car that I wanted. Years before I could afford it. Years and years before I could afford it. Because I was setting up, that's the stage for it. So you can have and literally attract what it is that you want if your home is balanced for money, if it's balanced for health, if it's balanced for the career, and when we do that, it really makes a massive difference. So go check out the other videos. I hope this has inspired you. For me, when it comes to manifesting, it's about having the right environment to plant the seeds of intention. So when you have the right environment, planting that seed, the things that are meant to grow will grow and they will unfold for you. So get your clarity, what it is that you want. Take action. Think about the different areas that you're going to need to support you, and check out my other videos about those areas, whether it's your fame, your reputation, your career, your health, your wealth and your prosperity. Activate those, and honestly, I cannot wait to see what unfolds for you.